Boys are back.
Yes, sir.
Boys are back in town.
Had the franchise.
How you doing, sir?
Man, lead dogs.
Lead dogs.
Yeah,
Yes,
my
sir.
dog right there.
Lead dog.
Lead dogs. Nah, just my boy. Hit that rock.
Nah, don't play me.
Nah,
like
for
that.
real, man.
Nah, don't play
Come
me.
on,
like
man.
that.
Come
'Cause
on.
you just,
It's
nah,
early.
It's cool.
17 seconds
we
in.
ain't got-
Curry.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Nah,
Don't worry
I'm
about
for real. I'm for real. Let me tell y'all something. So, you're not going to check on my mom. You know what I'm saying? What's up, moms? She watch every show.
Of course.
And she said, I can't believe you. You walked out of that show last week.
Right.
I just
Talk to him,
That
Bob.
just don't make no sense. You too intelligent to be doing stuff like that. She was real disappointed. And she said, you know who I'm more mad at? The cameraman.
Oh, my goodness.
She mad. She said, the cameraman let you just go on and go.
I tried to
And
tell
then
him.
she said, and Jeff just kept, he powered on through. Jeff just powered. So you need to go in there and apologize to them.
So here it is.
Nah.
Nah.
Give me y'all winner or loser of the week. Love you,
That was
mama.
it right there. That was
Y'all
it.
got, man. Talk to me, Weezy. Give me
Loser of the
winner.
week is Mom Dukes, man.
Oh,
She,
let's keep the theme going.
yeah, she taking it real hard about the Christmas going to jail. It's hurting Mama, man.
It was
The
scheming.
Christmas.
You know they went in.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
They
it.
win this week, like he did 12, she did 7. She gonna and they like they
They
went
gonna get
in.
out in two.
It's hey, Mom Dukes took it hard, bro.
Down about that.
She,
Shout out to mom.
what you want me to do? Like my heart just dropped. She taking it hard on Christmas,
dope,
man.
That's funny. Talk to me, Jeff.
My winners of the week, man, are the third graders at the T3 TV Snowball Classic.
Them boys that was acting a fool.
Oh, man, they're my kind of kids right
It's too
there.
much though.
Nah,
They're
it
my
ain't too
kind of
much.
kids right
we
there.
all grew up emulating like people that we saw on TV. I watched N1 mixtapes and go in the backyard and try to do
Exactly.
hot sauce.
Yeah,
moves.
but we didn't do it in the game where we was playing at.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen a couple of cats
Yeah.
try them N1 moves in the game.
In mid-game.
That's fine. And one, but we wouldn't go around saying you too little.
I mean, he too little.
Yeah.
Too little.
He
And
too
little.
He
And
too
third grade.
Yeah.
Too little.
He too little.
All right.
Yeah.
I was number 7. So number 7, my guy with
Yeah.
the child head there. That
He
like
went
him.
crazy.
Yeah, he went real crazy.
Yeah. You ready to get a cameraman? Man, he said,
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
How long has BNJ?
man, greetings and
20 years
salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Chili thumbs up. Right. Oh.
Wipe me down.
Ooh,
Wipe me
yeah.
down.
Hey.
Wipe me
You
down.
did a bunch.
Savage
Yeah.
life.
Ice trade the game?
Yeah, I started.
It's
There's a
like-
lot of them. You did it, yeah. Hey, Bron.
Bron? All right.
Oh, man.
All right. It's a lot going on.
Yeah. He got him.
Oh, wow.
He did Birdman. Was that walk?
That's
cool.
Big Bird. Episode 452, guys. We're predicting buyers or sellers for the 2023 NBA trade deadline.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
You better damn believe it.
Kick it off, Weezy. Best of the week. Talk to me.
Oh, best of the week, man. We got a general manager.
Y'all do.
do.
Yeah, we're going to talk
We're
about
gonna talk
that.
about that.
He's a former Florida Gator. You know what I'm saying?
Former
Former Florida.
49er, too.
Yeah, former 49er, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to you.
Hey, you know what I mean? I might have a second team, guys.
Mike.
Wow.
Best of the week, Jeff. Talk to me.
J. Cole, man, my best of the week.
Yeah.
Man, reaching out, said he couldn't get inspiration.
Yeah.
When he typed in J. Cole type beat on YouTube. Shout out to all my creators out there, young boys doing beats. Yeah, they do that all the time. They put the beats up there like that. And have somebody on J. Cole level find somebody's beat and just give them a Lucy verse like that.
Yeah.
It's amazing, man. That kid probably feel amazing. They can't tell him nothing right now.
Yeah, nah, he up right now
Yeah.
in a Spanish class getting ready for that.
Man, can't
Yeah.
he ready to walk out of class early.
That's
You know
real
what I'm saying?
deal.
Real quick, I got two of them real quick. Shout out to Brendan Miller coming to Nashville and putting on for the city.
He put on.
Who?
Brandon Miller.
Oh, Brandon Miller. I thought
Yeah.
you said Brittany Miller. I was like, who she play for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, Brandon Miller. He went crazy. 30 back at the crib. That's what you do.
Hometown.
Yeah. The last person I seen do that was Odell Bradley. Came back from IUPU. I went crazy. Yeah, he went crazy. Yeah, I remember that. Shout out. Yeah, that's the squad. My best of the week is Derek Wolfe, ex-NFL player. He killed a massive mountain lion that was terrorizing the community in Colorado.
How'd he do it, Jay?
Man, he did it with his bare hand. Now, he shot the hell out of that damn
With a bow and arrow.
with a bow and arrow.
With a bow and arrow.
Man, that's crazy. And now for real. And they said that he cleared all the things he was supposed to do. It was done in a humane way. Man, shout out to Derek Wolfe. You a real one.
You a real one with the bow and arrow.
Man, a mountain lion?
You got to get him up out of there, though.
Man, get him up off of me. Ain't no question. Worst of the week, Jeff. Talk to me.
About his streaming sites, man. Now that Apple Music has tried to up their sound on their streaming platform,
Trying to catch up with Tidal.
trying to catch up with Tidal.
Yeah.
A lot of the rap records or records period that were poorly mixed
Yeah.
even more horrible.
It's
right
worse.
now. It's worse now.
Give me an example of one.
Last thing I listened to that maybe just pissed me off was 2 Chainz So Help Me God album.
Mm.
It was mixed. Now it sounds like there's certain things even missing from the songs and verses and beats and samples and everything. Like, so now people, you really got to go back and get your engineering budget back together.
Yeah.
If people are increasing their sound, get you some better speakers, get some better headphones and everything. Get you a better engineer.
Yeah, get you a better engineer.
what you
That's
need.
the moral of the story.
Yeah, please.
Weezy, worst of the week.
What's the week for me? Man, it's 9 offensive coordinator vacancies in the NFL right now, man.
Man.
It's a rough week in the NFL, man.
Yeah.
You're a play caller right now.
Yeah. And that's all that matters, dog. You got to be able to dial them plays up because you see players and you see teams that are advancing and surviving. They have a really good OC and they also have a really good, just scheme. And you got to have that to win games right now.
You can't miss in the playoffs. If you miss in the
Hell no,
playoffs,
they
they're
gonna-
light on you.
What? Lights out. The party's over. My worst of the week, man, I got story time. Krispy Kreme donuts.
Uh-oh.
They have Biscoff. No free ads. You know what I'm saying?
no free
But yeah, Krispy Kreme, they have Biscoff donuts right now, 3 different kinds. And I said, you know what? We'll try those. Let me try those.
Yeah.
But then, in the situation where I work out, trying to, you know what I mean?
cut the
You know,
sweets.
hey, come on. So I'm cutting the sweets.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I'm not going to get a dozen. I used to go get a dozen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to eat a dozen. I end up only eating 6. So I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to get a half a dozen.
Yeah.
Dog, I got a half a dozen of assorted flavored donuts. Do you know how much it costs?
I don't even want to know.
Do y'all want to know how much it is?
15.
$13 for 6 donuts, dog.
Inflation real.
6. I remember assorted flavors, a half a dozen was $4.99.
Tough.
A full dozen, if you just get original glaze, a dozen, $4.99.
Yeah.
$13.98 for
That's
6
insane.
donuts.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, try going to the movies. It'll make you sick.
I don't even go to the movies.
That's
Ain't no
insane. Ain't
Bruh,
playing that.
what?
That's rough.
$13 for 6 donuts? What they're trying to do, just like the barber, shout out to my barbers, but they trying to make, man, I'm telling man, listen.
If you put some barbers
No,
on,
I don't give a damn. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You charge what you can charge. But what I'm saying is you're trying to make something, and I know everybody need a fresh haircut. I ain't finna, haircut is vital to self-esteem.
Yeah.
essential.
It's an essential.
Yeah.
It is an essential
Barbers are
part of
essential
life.
workers.
They are essential workers. But dog, ain't no donuts good no motherfucker.
And
But
the barbershop worth $50.
Ain't no barbershop worth $50. And ain't no $50 haircuts. There's not one haircut in the world worth $50. And I love my barber. Shout out to my barber, B Moody. He a dog. It's my dog. It's my listen.
Since we shouting out Bob, shout out to my Bob.
Shout out to Juan Joe.
Shout out to Juan Joe.
Yeah, who your barber, Weezy?
Bunch of them.
Yeah,
That's what I bring out.
And before we get started with the first half, Weezy, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
I do. This week's award recipient is Texas head football coach John Harrell.
Yep. There are a lot of coaches in every sport that takes it a little too far, and they're often listeners. Habitual line steppers, guys. The latest example comes from Rockwell Heath in Heath, Texas, where head football coach John Harrell was placed on suspension after his punishment for players just went a little too far, as Jeff would say. Multiple players were hospitalized after a workout punishment last week, requiring the players to do 400 push-ups.
Jeez.
A Heath parent said her son was hospitalized and diagnosed with a stress-induced muscular disorder that can be damaging to the cells and cause kidney damage and even failure in severe cases, guys. She said her son was forced to do 300 to 400 push-ups with no water breaks And also, 2 more Heath parents told the Dallas Morning News the students had to do more than 350 push-ups in a 60-minute time frame. The Rockwell ISD athletic director said that they're addressing the matter and they're using a third-party investigator, and Harrell will be placed on administrative leave when the investigation still goes on. Child abuse, I think. Yeah. Just and this is the thing.
Better place.
Yeah, but it's not the year 1994.
Yeah, that's what it
you
is.
can't do that no more, bro. You can't do that. No,
We ain't living like that.
no,
We
man.
ain't coaching like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
different.
just, come on, John.
Yeah.
Come on, John.
John with Old Testament out
he
there.
tripping.
John probably, one of those old school coaches.
Yeah.
They came in and were trying to figure out these guys who's gonna quit. We trying to make
Yeah,
people quit.
Yeah.
And they gonna quit.
Yeah.
Then you gonna lose your job.
They ain't gonna quit. You gonna lose your program.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your damn
you
program.
done.
You
You
can't
lost
do
your
that
job
no
for
more.
real.
You can't coach like that. But that's the thing about John Harrell. You cannot do that,
Nah, you
man.
can't do that.
Not in 2023.
That's rough, man.
Nah,
That's
bro.
rough. That's
Nah.
rough.
Come on, John. Get that
Get
out
it together,
to him.
John.
Yeah, man.
Please.
You gonna talk to him? Nah, Jeff.
Now, you don't want me to take it.
Jeff.
I'll
Jeff.
take it out there.
Jeff.
Yeah, I go
talk to him.
Yeah, I go talk to him.
You know what I'm
Put him to the
saying?
side a little
Yeah.
bit. Have a little man to man talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
We
Don't
ain't
be
bringing
nice
no
to him.
donuts, though.
No,
He
don't be
don't
nice
deserve-
to him.
He don't deserve no damn donuts.
Can't even break donuts for your
Hell
team
nah,
and work no
it's
more.
over with.
It's over with.
It's over with. You guys ready to get started
Let's
first
do
half?
it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like you do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me,
Holla at you.
please.
Holla at you. Jeff.
J
talk to me.
Easley 804 across all social media platforms.
Most definitely. I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. Survive in advance NFL football season. We have to survive and advance. Speaking of, let's get the first half off with some NFL playoff talk. What a way to open the NFL playoffs for me last week. Let's talk about myself. Super wild card weekend. I was super with my picks, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
shit,
man.
yeah.
They don't call me playoff hole for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I pick them. A money line hole. I picked money line. Huh? I went 5-1. Yeah, I went 5-1.
Let him do his thing, cuz.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, super.
I was right there with you.
Yeah,
out there.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I think we did a great. I
Yeah.
think we did great as a team.
Yeah.
This was a team thing.
Yeah.
This is a team thing.
You was
No,
shout.
no, no.
Yeah.
I was leading with myself.
You was
Now
gonna
bring
lead
the dog.
You was gonna spread.
on,
You gonna
man.
spread the wealth.
Come on, man. Yeah, we did good as a team.
Do your thing.
Did you go 5-1?
I don't remember what I did. To be honest with you, I've been doing so good lately.
I don't know about that. That might be a little bit of cap.
Yeah, I feel against the spread.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And Super Wild Card Weekend is in the books. Number one, your boy, Moneyline Ho.
You didn't get number
We
one.
finished number one. We tied for first. How you feel?
I feel horrible about it. To be honest
Okay, I
with you.
bet you do.
I feel horrible
I
about
bet you do. Super Wild Card Weekend is in the books, and the NFL Divisional Round is now on the schedule. Today, Saturday, we'll see the top-seeded Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles debut before a massive Cincinnati Bengals Buffalo Bills rematch on Sunday. NFC Showdown. We'll get things going with the Saturday action, though. The Jacksonville Jaguars at the Kansas City Chiefs. Started this recording. The Kansas City Chiefs favored by 8.5 points. Weezy, give me a winner and why.
I want to pick Jacksonville so bad, but I got Kansas City winning the game in a close game though. Close game. I got Jacksonville covering the spread.
Okay. You have a score for me.
28-20,
Okay.
28-24, something like that. It's gonna be close.
Okay.
Jacksonville's hot right now.
They hot.
They got hot at the
I think
right
they're the
time.
hottest team.
And Trevor Lawrence played a horrible first half and came back and played the best second half he ever played.
Yeah.
So, that first half is gone. Nobody remembers that no more.
Shit. I do.
Yeah, but it don't matter. He
Okay.
came back and won the game.
Yeah, he came back and won the game, but
That's all that matters in the playoffs.
that's all that matters. Surviving advance.
Yeah.
Jeff.
You can't get much worse than that first half.
Yeah.
that he had right there.
Yeah.
I like what Weezy. I like that Weezy. I do believe Jacksonville covers the spread.
Okay.
Kansas City wins by 3 or 4.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a snoozer though.
Really?
I don't think this is going to be fun to watch. Jacksonville's going to have to muck it up, as they say.
Got to muck it up.
Got to muck it up, make it a little, make it a little uneasy for Patrick Mahomes as you can. 21-17?
2017.
21-17.
I have the Chiefs winning as well, not covering. I think the Chiefs will be a real problem for Jacksonville's defense, which struggled a lot against the pass. And the Jags don't have the pass rushing crew, which is a big advantage for Patrick Mahomes. But I think the Chiefs should win a little closer. Like everybody's expecting 8.5 is a big spread. Jaguars are balanced offensively, and they believe in themselves. Like Weezy mentioned, they're the hottest team in all of football, especially after that crazy comeback against the Chargers. But I got the Chiefs winning 30-24. 35-10. That's a blowout. All right, moving on to the next game. The New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are favored by 7.5 points. Talk to me, Jeff. Winner and why?
Man, they say Jalen Hurts is 100%. If what they say is true, Eagles by double digits. If what they say is true, Eagles by double digits. If he's anything less than 100%, watch out. The Daniel Jones hype train goes through the roof at this game right here because New York can pull the upset if he's not 100%.
7.5 is crazy. Talk to me, Weezy.
I like the Eagles in this game because I like Jalen Hurts' focus. He's Alabama made. He's always
Big
focused.
games.
Yeah. But I like Brian Dable, man. And I like the way he got Danny Dimes playing right now.
Ooh.
I like the way he got Danny Dimes playing right now. Division game, third time playing each other.
Yeah, it's tough.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the upset.
You going to upset?
Yeah.
24-21?
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just going to upset.
Yeah. I have the Eagles winning this mainly due to the fact that the Eagles led the NFL in sacks. You got 5 guys who have 10 or more sacks, Jeff. That makes you ready on defense.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Giants have been leaky at times on that offensive line. That has to be a concern. The Eagles are fresh off a week. They got to relax. You can come in flat with that. I think it's the 25th time that the team has swept a season series and met that division opponent in the playoffs, like Weezy said. So hard to beat a team 3 times, especially in the division. It's closer than we think. I got the Eagles winning 24-21. Right. The next game is the Cincinnati Bengals at the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are favored by 5 points. Jeff, who would kick things back off with you? This is your squad. What's up, man? Winner and why?
It had to be this way, right?
Yeah.
With everything that went on, the tragedy that happened to DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's doing better.
He is.
Bills by 10.
Ooh, with the confidence. I like the confidence. Yeah. What you got, Weezy?
I like Joe Burrow in this game.
Mm.
I like Joe Burrow. And here's the thing. Joe Burrow's missing his 2 tackles on both. Both his tackles are out.
Yeah, that's rough.
And
Both
his
his
guard is
tackles
out
out.
too.
That's it.
Huh?
I think his guard is out too.
It's 3
Yeah.
people.
Yes,
Yeah.
If the Bills don't win this game, somebody's going to get fired from the Bills. Yeah, I mean, you can't go into this game.
But their best defensive player is out. So
Who best defensive players out?
Buffalo Bills.
Who?
Von Miller.
The Bills?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
Who's out?
this is the second year in a row.
Their best defensive player.
The Bills need to.
Who better than him?
Milano.
Milan's not better than him. You going man right now. Who
this-
got him? No. You going man right now. Who rating higher?
Tre'Davious White's where
No, it's not.
Tre'Davious is
What about the
Tre'Davious
Edwards
White
guy?
shit done went down to like an 84, bro.
What about the Edwards guy? What about the Edwards guy?
Edwards.
Tremaine Edwards is no.
Edwards is up there. He's an 88.
Bro, Vaughn?
But
Go ahead, man. My bad.
But Vaughn, but not to cut you off, Vaughn's been out for so long.
Yeah, 6 weeks almost.
Yeah, he's a little bit over there, I think.
Yeah, it's longer than that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: they need to advance to at least next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't advance next week, I'm telling you, man, some changes are gonna be made.
Not in the head coach position. You can probably position.
It's gonna be offensive coordinator, defense coordinator is fired.
Because we lost our offensive coordinators in New York. Turning Danny Dimes around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Yeah. I have the Bills winning 34-30. I think neither team looked great last week against backup quarterbacks. Both struggled to advance. We can all say that. Bengals, though, they have big limitations, like you guys mentioned, with that offensive line being out, a lot of guys being out, and their corners. Let's just be real.
That's Eli Apple
Man,
still.
cooked food.
It's still Eli Apple.
Man, he's still there. And you got Diggs out there, which is one of the best wide receiver ones in the league. You think he going to – bro, he was turned around. Yeah. They had him turned around. He was cha-cha sliding. Come on, man. But with that, the Bills have to take advantage of that. If they don't advance down the field, and then you got Josh Allen throwing bad picks. You got to watch that because you got a quarterback like Joe Burrow with that team with confidence. Man, it could get ugly, but that's why I have it close, 34-30, not covering the spread, but I think you got the momentum and the crowd behind this. It's good for the Bills. Good home game.
Now Josh Allen's throwing picks.
He was throwing picks.
When I used to come
I ain't
in
never
here,
said he ain't throwing picks.
when I used to come in here saying
Man,
that,
Jeff
boy, I
Kirk
used
got
to
out
catch.
here.
I'm telling you, the secret to the Bills is if you score with them, you can beat them.
Yeah. I ain't no question.
You score with because they for some reason they can't stop nobody from scoring for some
Yeah,
reason.
because they ain't got no. I mean, their
And we can't
defenses
keep the ball. We
Yeah.
give away possessions too.
Well, y'all are running back one away from being.
saying that
Been saying that
forever.
for 4 years.
Saying that
So,
forever.
yeah. Speaking of a running back one, the Dallas Cowboys
God.
at the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are favored by 3.5 points. I'll kick things off. These are my guys. I got the 49ers winning 31-24, but I ain't never been nervous about playing a team the way I'm nervous right now. Yeah, 31-24. Yeah. We beat them at their place last year in the playoffs. It'd be a chance for the Cowboys to get some redemption. But the Cowboys are pissed, man, because they had an extra day of rest. We got to sleep in an extra day, which isn't fair. I don't think that's fair.
Well, they got a less. They play Sunday night.
Yeah, we play, but they play Monday.
They play Monday, so
Yeah.
they get they got a less day.
They got a
They
less
got one
day.
less
No,
day.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. We played on Saturday.
Oh, well, yeah, but they play Monday, so
I'm
they
saying
play.
we got more rest.
Oh, y'all, you said
Yeah,
y'all
we
got
the
more rest. Okay,
Yeah,
I got
we
you.
got an
Yeah, I
extra
thought you
day.
said Cowboys.
Yeah, they mad about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they should be.
But we got a better defense in Tampa Bay. Dallas offense still be able to move the ball because we got a bad corner. Chardavius Ward is getting cooked. If it weren't for that, but our defensive line is elite. Elite defensive line. Golly. We only rushing 4?
That's how you need to.
We only rushing
All you got to do is
4.
rush forward with that.
Man.
If you get pressure with 4, you can do whatever you want to on defense.
Oh, my God. Just too much speed on that defense. I don't think I'm worried about my boy Brock Purdy. He hasn't shown any chinks in his armor.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to show up.
If it's going to happen,
It's going to happen
it's
this
going to happen
week.
against Dallas
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah. What's up, Weezy? What you got? Winner and why?
This gonna be a really good game.
It is, man.
This is where Micah Parsons need to show up.
He has to.
He has to and I think
Javon Diggs, too.
Whoosh.
He got to show up.
he's gonna be tested a little bit.
That's the thing about our offense, though. We don't throw the ball down the field. That's what you worry about with Javon Diggs. What's our intermediate route?
But the thing about Dallas is their weakness is run defense.
Yeah.
And
And running right at Michael Parsons.
and that on the roll last week.
Yeah. That got rolling. Yeah, that was rolling last week. He ain't gonna get that much time. Bro.
Not that much time.
I don't think Shanahan is gonna put Brock Purdy in bad situations.
Hell no. And that's why he
He's
throw
gonna
them
use
intermediate
Debo.
routes.
Yeah.
Them 10 in a cut, 5 in a. Then you
Brock Purdy's a talent, man.
He is good. He's
Y'all
good.
got it. Y'all officially.
No, we don't.
No. If he wins, no. Hear me out. We good. If he wins this weekend, there's officially a quarterback.
You said that
controversy.
last week.
No, I didn't. I
I
didn't say.
think
I
it's
said.
quarterback
I asked
controversy now.
I was asking. But
I think
now
so.
you got. If he wins this, you got one.
No,
you can't go back to. You can't go back to either one of them if he go to the NFC Championship.
You know what you
can't.
follow, right? You follow the high draft pick and the money.
That's true.
Brock
money.
Purdy ain't neither one of those.
That's true.
But let me tell you this, Jay. If y'all go to Super Bowl, that's your quarterback next year.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, the Super Bowl, it ain't a
That's
question.
what I'm trying to tell you. That's how cold Shanahan is, dog. When I say dialing, he is dialing.
Yeah. But the playoffs, you have to play.
But then hear me out. Hear me
Playoffs,
out.
you gotta play, bro.
If it's Shanahan, then that trade was stupid. Why
What
you trade
trade
that much
for-
for Trey Lance if it's Shanahan?
No.
If you can
We
get
got 'em all
Purdy
back.
you can get Purdy at the last pick.
We got them all back. We got all them draft picks.
I'm not saying you
back.
did him. I'm saying if you can get Purdy for the last pick and still do this, you ain't got to do that to get Trey.
I mean, that's just good. That's a good scout report. We can say that later. That's just good scouting.
But I really do think, though, that with Trey Lance, they see that he can do so much more within the offense in Shanahan's offense. That's the reason why they drafted him. And they feel as if he's the guy for the job.
I
Now,
hear you.
I always said that Justin Fields was a better quarterback than him.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But you want Trey Lance.
I'm cool with Trey.
But it's
yeah.
Purdy out here.
It's Purdy.
It's Purdy.
Purdy.
It's Purdy.
All right, Weezy, this is your squad.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to the Tennessee Titans. Titans have hired their general manager, former 49er, Ron Carthon.
Why you didn't say he was a former Florida Gator, bro? I mean, that's what I'm saying. He played for
Jay, what was his last?
Oh,
job?
come on, Jay.
What was his professional
His last
job?
job
Jay?
was a 49er, bro.
He was a director of personnel from the
You gotta read his whole resume.
from the
out?
San Francisco 49ers. I'll read his whole resume, cameraman. During his tenure in San Francisco, Carthon served as director of pro personnel for 5 seasons. He was also a Florida Gator. He was with the Atlanta Falcons as a pro scout. He was an undrafted rookie for the Indianapolis Colts in 2004. The 49ers will receive compensatory third-round selections in the next 2 drafts as part of the Rooney Rule.
That's what we do.
Now,
Yeah.
got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Weezy.
Talk, Weezy.
Goodness gracious.
I think Miss Amy Adams Shrunk, she draw a line in the sand that she wants to get better, and she took a shot.
Yeah.
She took a shot. She wanted to get more aggressive. She went totally offline what Titans do. They didn't go within house, and went totally off script. So I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I'm telling you got a guy.
Yeah, but from all the interviews I see, everybody says something good about him. He's a great guy.
You got a guy.
He's a great scouter. I mean, from what I've seen, he's a scouter and
And a trade guy.
trade guy.
Yeah.
Moves.
He makes some moves.
Yeah.
The reason we got C-Mac is
and-
because of him.
And he develops relationships well with players.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a
So,
big thing.
That's
Yeah.
a great thing.
And you look at it too, 49ers, you get 2 draft picks in this process as well because of Jeff's mention of the Rooney Rule.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd coach that we've got hired. We're going to get a 4th. The D'Amico Ryan's probably leaving.
Real quick.
Yeah, real
Soon as y'all
fast.
season over.
Yeah, and it's just rewarding teams that actually take a chance on minority candidates. So we got rid of Robert Salehi. Then we got Mike Daniel. He gone. And then we used those 2 picks right there to get C-Mac. So we get another 1st round, 2nd round pick, and then we'll get another one for D'Amico Ryan. So, I mean, it's cash money records. You know what I'm saying? All money in. You know what I mean? But nah, y'all got a good guy, man. He's the guy that helped out with C-Mac, guy that saw the talent in Fred Warner, the guy that saw the talent in Nick Bosa and getting him. So, man, he was John Lynch. He was his ace guy. That was his guy. Yeah. And everybody talks great about him. And on top of that, he is a Florida Gator. But I think it's a good hire for the Titans.
He's only 41. He's only 41
Yeah.
in that position. That's great, man.
Yeah, man.
He's only 41.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest stories I heard real quick that made me think he was important. Miss Amy said she called John Lynch,
Mm-hmm.
and she called him on Sunday, which they play. What they play? We're gonna play Sunday or Saturday.
We play on Saturday,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
Saturday or Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Well, whatever day I played on, she called him and she said, "I know you playing today, but I just want to get some quick words." He said, "I'll call you back." He found time to call her back on a play day
Yeah.
to talk about Ryan Carthon.
Yeah.
So that's a big move.
Man, that's a big deal. You got 6 minority GMs hired since 2021. That's a big deal, man. I can't believe the Titans did it, but if you're gonna do it, you do it for a guy like that.
Yeah. It's how to make a move.
Yeah.
Come hit the ground running. 'Cause
Yeah.
You got a blank slate. You got one player on offense. You got Henry. That's it. You got Henry.
You got Henry.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, it is
Only
it.
That's
thing
it on
about
offense.
it. Only thing about it. He got to make his first move his best move.
That's true.
Yeah.
In
He
Tennessee.
got to
Yeah.
because it's too much
Yeah.
heat on us right now.
Yeah.
And you know
That's true.
That's just how we get down around here. Unfortunately, he got to make his first move his best move.
And I'm telling you, the way that he went and got Trent Williams when we got Trent Williams, he is gonna keep Taylor Warren. I'm telling you. Watch.
Oh, God.
He's gonna keep Taylor Warren.
Can't get it.
I'm telling you. Or he's gonna trade to get a big left tackle like that, like an aging left tackle.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Will he trade Derrick Henry?
Hell no. You can't trade Derrick
That'll
Henry.
lose your job.
He's the franchise.
That'll lose your job.
He's the franchise.
You can cut Tannehill.
Man,
tomorrow.
Yeah, but you
Go
can't
get
get
Derrick.
rid of
They talking
22.
about-
Yeah.
Somebody might break Trey Lance with him.
He might be able to because
That's his guy.
they're gonna have too many quarterbacks. Derek Carr. It's Derek Carr.
You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Now make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, IG, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, and of course, YouTube. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, how do you do that? Just search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Yeah. Halftime, we are back with Jeff. NBA power rankings and a little bit of extra. You up, Jeff?
All righty. Honorable mentions this week. Weezy, the Sixers. Don't look now. James Harden is leading the league in assists, and Embiid is an MVP candidate. Anything? Anybody? If I move
Nah,
on?
if Joel Embiid was white, he'd have won 3 MVPs by now. But that's a whole nother conversation. Yep.
It's your list, the FSP list.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah. Oh, is that a problem?
No, I'm making sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't this is my list. If you don't like it, argue with the man in the mirror. If that's the case. All right. My honorable mention.
See, that's the thing. Jeff say shit and then it gets taken out. But then if I say the shit, it gets everywhere. And my mama calling me and looking at
You
me in
walked
my
out
face.
the show.
Go ahead.
You walked off the show.
Why you bringing up old
You
stuff?
walked out the show.
You walked off.
I gave him a phone call, Jeff. It's all good. I gave him a phone call.
All right. My second
He paid for
honorable,
that. You wanted to.
my second honorable mention is my Hawks winning with 4 straight this week.
Yeah, they on fire. Right
They're on
now.
fire.
Yeah.
This is their normal
Jonathan.
time of the year when they start making a run.
DJ Khaled won.
All right, number 5.
You DJ Khaled won.
And number 5, 7-2 since January 3rd, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Don't look now. League Pass elite team. SGA, all-star this year, putting up great numbers each and every night. At number 4, the Sacramento Kings. Coming off an undefeated week. Somehow, my guy Sabonis has reached the MVP tracker. Don't look now. And then Coach Lock's man's De'Aaron Fox continues to make his all-star case. He put up 26 points a game with six assists, shooting 52.8% from the field. Number 3, winners of 8 straight since January 5th. After a subpar December that seemed to split this room in half, the Boston Celtics, number 1 team in the East. Here's 2. And winners of at number 3, shout out to Jason Tatum, also an MVP candidate this year. Like I said, winners of 8 straight and the leaders of the Eastern Conference. At number 2, winners of 11 straight. Jaren Jackson is healthy. Ja Morant will posterize you and anybody who stands in his way.
Big Memphis.
Big Memphis, the Memphis Grizzlies. And at number 1, since December 8th, the league's best, 18-3, with the top offense and the number 8 rated defense in the entire National Basketball Association.
They ain't got shit to do with your kids.
Supporting cast including Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, and Michael Porter Jr., and KCP. The what's left of KCP is out there.
It's a lot left. They shouldn't have got rid of KCP.
What's left of KCP is still out there. At number 1, the Denver Nuggets, which brings us to our player of the week. During this stretch of the time where the Denver Nuggets are 18-3 since December, Nikola Jokic is averaging 27.4 points a game, 12 rebounds, 11 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1.3 threes a game.
Bro. Shut up. Man, people had better game weeks than him, bro. You can't give him 2 weeks in a row, bro.
27 points a game, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. The player of the week. Fresh off the game winner, it's Nikola Jokic. And that is the top 5 NBA teams of the week and our player of the week. Nikola, the Joker, Jokic.
Right.
Tweet me with questions if you have any problems. My messages are open. And as always, just watch more basketball.
All right. You guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Got merch on.
For sure.
Full Sport Press Podcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. I always tell a friend to tell a friend that we are out.
Yeah. Second half, the NBA trade deadline, buyers or sellers. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, we're quickly approaching the trade season in the NBA with the deadline set for February the 9th, 2023. NBA teams tend to be classified as buyers or sellers depending on their position in the standings. But this season is a little different, guys. Some teams have underperformed early but still have playoff aspirations. Others have defied expectations but likely will make a move backwards for a better future. We will classify 6 teams from each conference as the buyers or sellers as the trade deadline approaches. We'll kick things off in the Western Conference with the Los Angeles Lakers. Weezy, this is your team. Are the Los Angeles Lakers buyers or sellers?
For the trade deadline, I think they're buyers, man.
Okay.
But here's the thing: they have to get younger. They have to get younger, and I think Russell Westbrook is gone.
You can't move Russ now.
So that means you're selling Russell Westbrook. You're not buying.
They just need to get younger, man, and they can figure out what they're gonna do with AD.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one.
And they just need to get younger. LeBron's still playing at a high level,
Really high.
and
Like too high.
Too high of a
It's
level.
Too high of a damn level.
Too high of a
39,
damn
38,
level. Yeah. Yeah. What you got, Jeff?
I got the Lakers as being buyers. They're in the Cam Reddish sweepstakes. You got to give up that second round pick that they're asking for Cam Reddish.
I'm doing that tomorrow.
And just see what see what's left and see what's there. Is it if it's a limit, it's a second round pick.
Yeah.
But if it's gold in them Dar Hills,
Yeah.
you got a third scorer possibly right off the bench, or at least Cam Reddish can start on that team. Now that I think about it.
He can start.
Cam Reddish can start on that team. You got
team.
a starter for a second round pick,
Yeah.
and if it don't work, you can let him go at the end of the season because you're getting Russ's contract off the books at the end of this year too. So you can't. I don't think you can trade Russ right now.
Yeah.
But you get Cam. Try to do what you can to get not overpay for Cam Reddish.
Nope.
Don't give up too much. But a second round pick for Cam Reddish and Bogdanovich in Detroit.
Yeah.
Give up the first for Bogdanovich in Detroit.
Bogdanovich. You don't need that, Jeff.
You need that.
He can't guard nobody. He just there to score. And I get it.
But they need a shooter.
They need a
You
shooter.
need a spot in, sit in that corner. Let Russell LeBron dribble drive, get you wide open.
Bro.
He's doing it in Detroit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah,
Man.
it is.
Every time LeBron James comes to a city, they immediately become buyers. But we're on the back end of LeBron's career, way back end. So we think.
Right, it should be.
I have the Lakers as sellers. Whether you want to admit it or not, anybody that has watched this team, they're put together so badly. And you got to get into a situation where you're in win now move every time you're with LeBron James. He did the same thing to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He blew that team up. They rebuild. And then he comes back after they get some pieces with Kyrie, Wiggins. You trade to get Love. Then you go to L.A., and then they had pieces there. B.I. Jeff always talks about this. Keep this young team together. You had B.I., you had Julius Randle, you had Kyle Kuzma, you had Lonzo Ball, you had D'Angelo Russell, and you also, in between that, you had KCP and a bunch of other guys. If LeBron comes with that team, instead of coming and trading everybody to get AD, you have a team that's built for the future, and this team is not built for the future. I would get rid of LeBron James.
I truly think that's why they're holding. That's why Pelinka holding on to those two picks. Because not Pelinka, but
it's Pelinka and Jenny Buss.
That's why they hold on to two. Because they're looking back on that team like, look what we had here.
Yeah.
If we got a ring,
you get rid of LeBron, you get rid of AD, one of those guys. LeBron is looking to win now in the next 2 or 3 years. The window of playing at this level has to be 2 years.
He got to stay there to get Kareem record.
Yeah, and I get that, but you got to, if this is me, and I'm the GM, and I'm looking to build this team the way that it needs to be built, I'm getting rid of LeBron James. I'm selling LeBron or AD, and AD you getting pennies on the dollars because he stays injured. He's injured again right now. He's supposed to be coming back next week. So, yeah, man. Now some future, like normal candidates you can get rid of course, Westbrook's expiring contract, Pat Bev's expiring contract, Lonnie Walker Jr., Dennis Schroeder, whatever the case may be. But if you need to get this team to look like how Cleveland looks now, or to get this team to look how one of these young teams, what's another good young team that's rebuilt the right way? Oh, no, Boston. Boston is a team.
Is the blueprint.
It's the blueprint.
Yeah, blueprint of that. Yeah.
You build that, man, OKC with a bunch of picks, man, too long on LeBron James. But, let's move right on to the other L.A. team, the L.A. Clippers. Buyers or sellers, Jeff?
I hate this, man. The Clippers are also buyers. They're buyers. They need an adult at point guard. The John Wall experience.
Now, John Wall's an adult,
They need an adult at point guard. And what I mean by an adult, they need someone. John Wall needs the ball.
No.
He need
Really quick, guys.
Go ahead.
They have, and I know what Ty Lue is doing. He loves Reggie Jackson.
He does.
But he knows John Wall is better than Reggie Jackson.
Yeah.
They have to trade John Wall because he's not letting go of Reggie Jackson.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then John Wall is not going to stay quiet about that.
No.
And you bring in a Conley is a professional, and they need a professional for this team is built for the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's built for a deep run in the playoffs. Conley is a veteran. You do what you got to do to get Conley and be a buyer.
I like that. Where you at, Weezy?
Man, the Clippers, I think they're buyers too. But here's the thing with the Clippers, man. They just need to play well together.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, they need to play together and get some cohesiveness. Like the whole Kawhi Leonard playing when he wants to play.
Period. Yeah,
they need to play together.
Yeah,
they look out of sync.
Yeah,
like
they haven't played.
Yeah, they haven't played together.
That's true.
So they need to play together first. That's the first thing, and then the whole John Wall thing. I just feel bad for John Wall. It's like People want them, but then they get them. It's like they don't want them, or they don't need them.
Yeah, John Wall needs to go to a place that needs, like Jeff mentioned, a point guard that can steady the ship. He can do that at a high level, whether that's an injury. I think Miami would be perfect for him because I think he's better than Kyle Lowry right now. Hell, the Los Angeles Lakers need him. He'll be really good for them. I have the Clippers as sellers, though, because you got to keep in mind, since Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have been with the Clippers, they've always been active around the trade deadline, and they have so many wings on that team. Rob Covington, Norm Powell, you have my guy Terrence Mann, you have Luke Kennard.
Yeah.
The list goes on and on as far as wings. You trade Rob, who's already out of the rotation, and you get in a guy that you can put in and steady at the point guard position, like Jeff mentioned, or a 5, or just a Montrezl Harrell energy guy, like one of those guys. They're definitely sellers in my eyes. But the only reason I would look into making a big trade, a big splash, is to get somebody like Miles Turner, and I'm gonna mention him a lot during this trade deadline.
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, so unless you can get somebody like that, man, you keep this team together. But Rob will be traded, though.
Yeah,
he's out of favor. Yeah. Moving on to the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference. Wheezy, buyers or sellers?
They got to get Luka some help.
Ace Appington.
They got to
saying
get
it.
Yeah,
They had help, though.
I've been saying it.
They had help.
I've been saying it.
He had help.
Yeah, but it's they got to give him the right help too, though, because it's gonna take some humbling human being to go there and play with Luka, where he gonna want the ball.
80%.
Yeah, he's a James Harden. He's gonna dribble the ball the whole shot clock. So it's gonna take a humbling human being, somebody like Mike Conley, what Jeff said. I mean, they don't need a guard, but somebody with that type of mentality as a professional.
Luka's unhappy.
Yeah.
He's voicing his frustration. Mark Cuban's got to make some moves. They have to be buyers.
Yeah.
Now, what you can get with that limited roster that they have, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's looking
but
bad.
he wants them to make a move, and he's Luka being who he is, and now he's starting to voice that he wants them to make a move. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got to do something.
Yeah. I have them as buyers as well. They're slumping hard right now, to put it nicely.
Yeah.
If the Western Conference wasn't a mess like how it is currently right now, they would be in bigger trouble than they currently are. Yeah. Luka came out, like Jeff mentioned, saying that he wants some help on this team. But guess what, Luka? You ran 2 guys out of there that were your help. You had Jalen Brunson, who's a 20-point-a-game scorer, and now he's in New York. You ran him out of there, and you ran KP out of there as well, and he's an 18, 19-point-a-game scorer right now. So that is your help. That's the 40 points that you need right now, and they are no longer there. So, in turn, yeah, I understand you want to get guys out of there, but like Jeff mentioned, there's nobody on the team to trade.
Yeah.
You literally don't have any pieces. The piece that you do have is the guy that you traded for or signed as a free agent. Christian Wood. Yeah. Now you're gonna get rid of him too. That was your only help.
Can't get rid of him.
So you're gonna get Spencer Dinwiddie. That's who you traded KP for.
Can't get rid of Spencer.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Now you go get Miles Turner. He's from Texas. I get it. Or you can get Kyle Kuzma, who's a guy that can play, and you need 20 points a game. It's low IQ basketball, but it's still 20 points a game. It goes there.
That Kyle Kuzma stock is so high right
so
now,
high,
and I don't get it. I don't get it.
Or you could go and get a guy like Russell Westbrook who will keep the ship steady and figuring out some things. You have an adult playing the point guard position and take the ball out of Luka's hands. But we saw how that worked with him and James Harden. So, man, it gets tricky, man. It gets tricky. Getting ball dominant guards, the ball out of the damn hand. Yeah. Move right along to the Phoenix Suns, Weezy. Buyers or sellers?
Buyers. Well, first off, Phoenix Suns, they got to stay healthy. And they need to get younger.
Yeah.
They need to get younger.
They'll need to get younger in one spot.
Yeah. Two. But the spot they need to get younger is, Chris Paul. Who else?
Jay Crowder.
They got him out of there anyway.
He
with the team right
Here's the thing with Phoenix. By Chris Paul being hurt right now, this could help them because he always runs out of gas in the playoffs.
Yeah. So I always say bubble wrap CP into the playoffs.
Yeah. He could be doing this whole Kawhi thing. This could help him. But if it don't help him this year, blow it up. Yeah. It's got to go.
Might be time.
The window closed. It didn't work out.
Yep.
The window closed already.
Yeah.
The window closed when they didn't win the chip.
That's it.
When they imploded against Dallas last year, the window closed.
Yep.
The thing about it was you had to sign CP back when they didn't win the chip because you couldn't let him go.
Couldn't.
And you brought him in, and that team ran out of gas against Dallas. So fast forward, you have to be. This is the first team I'm going to say that has to be both. You sell Ayton to Toronto and get Freddie Van Vliet, and a player to be named later, and roll it out there and see what happens.
You got to.
That's what you do.
Or Pascal.
I don't know if the Toronto's that stupid.
Shit.
I don't know if they're that stupid.
that's the only piece that makes sense. Because Aiden, he's not even 25 yet.
I hear you, but he got to go.
Yeah,
but
he was able to be traded.
Yeah.
It was a party. Phoenix fans threw a party.
They had he can go.
January.
They want him gone.
Yeah, they want him gone. Yeah. I have the Phoenix Suns as sellers. They're number 12 team in the Western Conference. Like Weezy mentioned, they're extremely injured all the time. They have one or more guys. Mikal Bridges, I think, is one of the better wing defenders. Still have Cam Johnson, who's just now getting healthy. Book has been out. CP's currently out. Ayton is there, unhappy. He didn't want to be there from the beginning. I be trying to tell people, if there's problems in the offseason, it's going to come into the next season and it's going to ruin your team. So you don't, and that's why they didn't re-sign them. Yeah. And they waited for somebody to give them an offer. The Pacers offered them. And now you're in a situation where you're kind of stuck. Like you had to match it because you get nothing for them. Yeah. You trade them in January, you'll get something. Hope they can get Freddie VanVleet, Gary Trent, Pascal, somebody.
They can't give a Pascal.
Man, Pascal, Gary Trent, or OG, or all three, including Freddie VanVleet, all gone. Toronto.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Toronto.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Toronto. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, that DeAndre Ayton, Monty Williams beef, that shit lingers, bro.
It's deep in the rap.
Like not DeMarcus, but Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, that shit lingers, bro. Yeah. It lingers into the season. I'm telling you.
Can't hear somebody in their mouth like that.
Yeah. Moving on to the next squad is the Utah Jazz. Buyers or sellers, Jeff?
All right, so I'm a big Lauri marketing fan.
That's your man.
That's my man. He's gonna be all-star.
Yeah.
Maybe. He all-star.
Maybe.
He all-star. Don't worry about it.
Is it on the board?
All right.
Cameraman, you got one job. Is it on the board?
He's sneezing. Don't worry about it.
He ain't sneezing.
Yeah, he is. That's why you're going over there.
Let's roll.
All right, so in the Hoozle. The Jazz, here's the thing. They lost 3 straight, so they're 3 games below 500 right now. As of recording.
Yep.
There have to be sellers because they've overperformed. This was a team that was tanking this year.
Oh, 100%.
They weren't supposed to be competitive.
No.
So they got to get rid of this. They got to stop this.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like that age is pissed off right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get it. You're a professional, so you're gonna go out there and play. But no, we got to blow this up. Beasley, you're out of here.
Yeah.
Conley, out of here.
Good. Yeah. I agree.
That's it.
Yeah. What you got, Weezy?
I'm with Jeff. They supposed to be tanking for Victor.
Bamboo.
Yeah. Wembenyama, guys.
All of a sudden they're playing good ball. It's the thing though. They need a star. But does a star really want to go to Utah?
No, you got to draft guys at Utah.
Yeah,
it's like
and
you got to
that's the
draft
thing.
guys at OKC.
It doesn't attract big time players.
You got to draft guys at Sacramento.
Yeah,
You have to.
good segue.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. We're going to get there. Yeah. I have the Jazz as sellers as well. Before the season, guys, we just knew that this is the Victor Wembanyama team. Yeah. It's just Detroit Pistons, them. Hell, I thought the OKC Thunder, they winning too much too.
Yeah. Detroit's sticking to the plan.
Oh, man, they sticking to the plan.
They shut Cade down.
Shut him down. Man. But the whole point of making that trade is to get foundational stars. Yeah. And you let your team bottom out and you get players to come to Utah and you draft them and they fall in love with the city. Just like Giannis fell in love with Milwaukee. And that's what you want. And you can sell high on a player like Lauri Markkanen. Because I honestly believe that's something that they have to consider. The value of Lauri Markkanen right now would never be as high as it is right now. Just like Kyle Kuzma, you have to take advantage of a high sale. Yeah. And you have to do that with that because you do that and give some draft picks, and now you're building a team now.
But what
JC, you get rid of JC. JC is going to get a bucket, and he's going to try to fight every night.
He's going to square up.
Yeah, he's going to square up. He might not fight, but he's going to square up. That's true. Yeah, so, you get those guys. You get those guys out of there, and they're going to – hook or crook, Utah is gonna lose games in the second half of the season. They're gonna lose some games.
So you don't think you compare Lauri with Victor?
No,
you don't think so.
You can, but I mean,
I think that would look.
But they don't know who they're gonna compare with Victor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lauri Markkanen, you gotta realize, dude, he got a year, maybe 2 years left on that contract. You look at him, he's a 3. Vic is gonna be taking a lot of those shots that Lauri is currently taking. So I think they'll get in the way of each other.
Now, here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
What if they don't get the first? They get the second or third pick.
Then you got Scoot Henderson, but you just overpaid
Sexton.
Colin Sexton.
Yeah.
He's sitting there.
You moving back the point. You're going to trade Conley anyway. It might work out for them, man. You keep Lauri and hope for the best. But Beasley, Conley is out of there. JC, out of there.
Lauri Markkanen, trade high. Trade high.
I hear you.
And last but not least, in the Western Conference, we have the Sacramento Kings. Jeff, buyers or sellers?
Here comes what y'all call me, whatever. They stay.
Yeah, good cop.
They can call me good. Yeah. They stay. Just stay. Just stay. You don't blow this up. Don't do anything. This team is going to max out as a playoff team. They're going to make some noise, and you make noise in the free agency next year because you got the room to do it. But right now, you just stay put. You got the point. You got the big man. You got a young bench. You got some players that want to play defense, and you believe in that coach. Don't mess this up.
Finally got a coach. Mike Brown playing defense. What you got, Weezy?
I don't know. All of a sudden, how he started playing defense, Mike Brown.
Yeah, now he's a guy for defense. LeBron just ran him out of every space he was at.
Sure did. But he used to love LeBron James too.
Man, what?
But here's the thing with Sacramento, they don't attract stars.
Nah.
And it's in California.
Yeah, it's in Sacramento, which is 4 hours away from LA.
LA, yeah. They
Draft them.
They gotta draft them. But they got a point guard that's so good.
They good. Yeah. They got the listen. I've never seen a trade that helped both teams so much, man. Fox needed this guy. Jeff's got Domantas Sabonis.
Yes, sir.
And then the Indiana Pacers needed a guy to build around, and that's Tyrese Halliburton. So it worked out for both guys. I have the Sacramento Kings as buyers. You're in the current payoff position right now. You lighting the beam. You lighting the beam, dog. That's a big deal right now. You like that beam. Yeah. So I'm not sure how long this will last realistically, though. This wasn't the year that I thought they were going to grow the way that they've grown. You add in my guy Malik Monk. You see, though, that maybe Davion Mitchell, as well as everybody's playing, you don't really need Davion Mitchell, and you get maybe a 4-man to play alongside because you got Keegan Murray playing the 4. You have HB, who's in the last year of his contract.
You got Huerter playing the 3.
You got Huerter playing the 3.
Yeah,
that's a good squad, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Maybe you get it, but Huerter playing. Who's they 2?
No, Huerter playing the 2.
Nah, Huerter plays.
Headband Huerter playing the 2.
He played the 2. He played the 2-3. Yeah. But I'm saying you get another wing. You get a guy. Now I know you got to have a deal that knock your socks off to get Davion Mitchell out of there. But if you can get a guy like Tyler Harrell, Jordan Clarkson, like a rotational starter, I think that's something we could do.
Yeah, Miami ain't giving no job. Anyway, go ahead.
It's all about reach. A little bit of a reach. Moving right along to the Eastern Conference, we have the Atlanta Hawks. Jeff, talk to me about your squad.
Yeah, man. We talked about this in pre-production. We've been trying to get rid of John Collins for 3 years.
Yeah.
I do believe this is finally the year we do it. The backcourt is starting to get healthy and finally play multiple games together. Nate McMillan has doubled down. He's ready to be there, be our coach. So if we get rid of Collins, I don't want to, but we move Collins to Utah, the aforementioned Utah.
To get who though?
Beasley in the ratchet. Beasley got a ratchet.
Beasley can shoot it in the corner.
We need a ratchet, and maybe someone like Jared Vanderbilt.
I love Jared Vanderbilt.
Someone like Jared Vanderbilt.
He can play.
And get that for Collins. That's gonna help us out.
Is that enough though?
We're asking for 2 firsts. No one's giving us 2 firsts.
What if they give up? Would you take Tobias Harris?
For Collins?
Yeah. I would take that.
You would?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because Tobias Harris is going to give you 16 to 18 points to 6 rebounds a game.
That's with Doc Rivers, though.
No, that's with anybody.
Oh, no.
No, you line him up, it's 18 and 6.
It was like 14 and 5 with homeboy before Doc got there.
Or if you go, Miami wants him bad, so you go get Duncan Robinson. You can't get nobody there.
We can get Victor. I mean, we can get
you can get Vic, and then or you go to Phoenix, you get Jay Crowder, and you might get Dario Saric.
Yeah, I don't want that. Nah. Jay Crowder's gonna help us in the playoffs. Give us some tough. We need some toughness.
You need some toughness.
We need some toughness.
You need some toughness. Yeah. With DeJounte Murray as your muscle, that's rough.
That's rough.
That's rough.
And apparently DeJounte Murray doesn't like anybody.
Nah, DeJounte Murray.
He hates everybody.
My new favorite player in the NBA, DeJounte Murray.
He hates everybody.
Hey, I'm telling you,
he went hard on Tony Parker.
How can you go hard on Tony Parker?
Because he's Twinkie. He's a Twinkie. I was about to say something.
Thank you for not getting us cameras.
Yeah.
All right.
Talk to me, Weezy.
First thing with the Hawks, they got to get rid of the coach.
No, you can't get rid of the coach. Can't get rid of the coach. It's coming, but not yet. Can't get rid of the coach.
Get rid of the coach. They got to find a way to get rid of, like he said, they got to get rid of Collins.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, Trae Young don't want to be there no more. Trae Young don't want to be there no more.
Clutch. It's hard for a clutch backcourt, man. First clutch backcourt in history. Yeah. It ain't starting off too well.
We haven't been healthy.
Yeah.
We haven't been healthy.
I think I got them as both. I think you build this team around DeJounte Murray.
But you're gonna have to because Young don't want to be there.
Yeah, so he want to be in LA. He just bought
He's
$2
gonna leave
million.
on the first thing smoker.
Yeah, roster is talented. But the chemistry is off. You have AJ Griffin. You have Big O. You still have Clint Capella or whatever's left of Clint Capella. The chemistry is just off, man. And I think you gotta capitalize on Trae Young while you can, because I've seen these superstars that are young, and you get rid of them, but you get pennies on the dollar. Why not do a trade that just shocks people? You trade and get a guy. Yeah, but this is the thing. You have to be sellers in this market. I just don't know how big of a difference, though, being sellers in this market with the people that you guys are trying to give up that will help keep Nate McMillan with his job.
Nice trading.
Moving right along. Yeah, I hear you. Moving right along to the Indiana Pacers, Weezy. Buyers or sellers?
I think the Pacers, I think they're steady.
Steady Eddie.
I think they're steady. they need a little splash, but I think they're steady.
My bad, was you done?
Yeah.
Okay, they're sellers.
They have to be.
They're overperformed. They're overachieved.
Not really.
I mean, they weren't supposed to be this good.
No, but they still have pieces that can make them good. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they weren't projected to be up at the top. Well, now, mind you, the Eastern Conference has
Yeah, but they're a playoff team.
Yeah, and that's not what they wanted.
Yeah, they ain't
They want to do that. That's why I'm overachieving.
Yeah.
So you got to sell this.
Yeah,
Sell
they
it.
have too many pieces. That's what I'm saying. Buddy, he can go out and get you 20 a night. Miles Turner's a really good 5. Yeah. You have Duarte, who you're like forcing not to play because you don't want to win games. Get rid of those guys. They offered an extension to Miles Turner. He declined. You want to build that team around Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield's there. Chris Duarte and Tyrese Halliburton are very similar basketball players. You get rid of those guys, man. Better off long-term trading them because you don't get nothing for them at the end of the year. So get those guys out of there and build around Benedict Mathurin. You build around Tyrese Halliburton. Get you some forwards. Get you some big guys in there that can play and just roll, man.
Man, I turned on a Pacers game on League Pass. I said, man, I'm watching March Madness.
Man,
like these is all young boys.
Yeah, the Pacers go crazy. Moving right along to my team, the Chicago Bulls. I will kick things off, man. I have them as sellers. This is the thing, man. Yeah. I believed in this team early, and you look at our 5. You got Voos, who is an all-star. You have DeRozan, who Debo, my guy. Yeah. Debo's an all-star. I think he'll be a Hall of Famer. DeMar DeRozan's a Hall of Famer.
I think Kyle Lowry.
DeMar DeRozan, man, that shit don't matter.
Okay, cool.
T-Mac is a Hall of Famer.
Because it's the basketball. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame. It's the basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, but T-Mac.
First ballot Hall of Fame.
We got T-Mac. But yeah, so DeMar DeRozan, Hall of Famer. Then you got Zach LaVine, right? Lonzo didn't come back. So we don't know exactly, do we put all our eggs in fixing what's wrong with Lonzo Ball, or do we say, you know what, let's figure this out, make a trade, make some small trades. Kobe White, I've been trying to trade Kobe White, get him somewhere else where he can play. Get rid of Derrick Jones Jr. Patrick Williams isn't the guy that we thought he was going to be. You got to get rid of those guys. I'd be extremely surprised if we didn't go into a situation where we sold a lot of these guys and bring in some younger pieces for the future, because I don't think the trades that we can make can get us to a 3 or a 4 seed where we deserve to be.
My question is to that: how long do you think you're gonna have DeRozan?
DeRozan's still playing at a high level, and his game is going to age really well too. So
no, you think he'll re-sign with them next year?
Yeah.
He's a free agent, right?
He'll be a free agent next year.
You think he'll re-sign with him?
I don't think so. But you get pennies on the dollar if you try to trade him when a person's contract is expiring. So trade him early.
I got you.
Sell high. Yep.
Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Smithereen.
Everybody got to go.
Got to go.
It's a first come, first serve. Everybody.
For
no disrespect.
Yeah.
No, another squad. But I think they definitely overachieved to me last year. I mean, there were times when DeMar DeRozan was not Hall of Fame, excuse me, but a MVP candidate last year, and they've maximized what that team could do.
Yeah,
it's over, man. Get what you can for everybody and move on. And rebuild.
I would be surprised if we don't. I would be.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Zach LaVine too. Everybody can go.
Yeah. We shouldn't have re-signed Zach, but that's a whole nother conversation. Moving right along to the Toronto Raptors, Weezy. Buyers or sellers?
Everybody go except
Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes. No. What's cartoon? Spicy's
OG?
Nah, Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal.
Yeah. Spicy P. Spicy P don't want to be there, y'all.
That's the thing.
That's what I'm trying to say. Only person want to be there is Scotty Barnes. That's it.
Yeah, Spicy P don't want to be there, but we throw some bread at him, he'll be fine.
No, he already got paid.
We'll pay him
He wants
again.
to play.
We'll pay him again.
Yeah. You got it, Joe.
Go ahead, Weezy.
No, you got it. Go ahead, Joe.
Nah, I'm with Weezy, man. But I'm with. Somehow you got to make Spicy P happy. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. But you keep Scotty Barnes though.
Yeah,
You got to keep Scotty Barnes, and you get what you can for Freddie V. Get what you can for OG, and move on.
He's overplayed that
Yeah.
contract. You got the most run out of that. You know, Freddie Van Vliet is a 1997 Ford Taurus that you done ran. That bitch got 500,000 miles on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's undrafted, the first undrafted guy to get in the All-Star game, playing at a high level.
Shout out
Man,
to Freddie,
you got
man.
enough out of that.
Looking like Drake at
Wichita
times.
State.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He maximized it.
Man, he maximized the hell out of that run. Yeah.
Legend in Toronto.
Oh man.
He
Yeah.
good anywhere.
Yeah. Toronto Sellers.
Yeah.
Underachieved this year, showing no signs of reviving. It's over with. You got a front office that's known for making bold trades. Make some trades. OG, get him out of there. Freddie Van Vliet, get him out of there. Pascal, Gary Trent.
Gary Trent got to go.
Yeah, got to go. OG is going to get the most. Besides, of course, you're not going to get rid of Scotty Barnes, but
can't get
Pascal, OG, those guys can demand a lot on the free market. And man, you get that, guys, and you kind of build around Scotty Barnes because you got a lot of those guys. Scotty Barnes wants to play point guard.
Yeah.
And with you put him at point guard alongside, it don't matter whoever the hell else they put out there, you got a 6'9" point guard.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
What about Spicy P to Dallas?
That would be fire. That's the help Luka need right there. I just don't know what you could give up. What the hell do you want from Dallas? They got my young boy. My young boy,
Hardaway
cold. Tim Hardaway, he pack him up. He down there with Theo Pinson. Like that's what I'm saying. My guy,
Penson.
my guy that plays for, he played for the G League Ignite team. Not Jalen Green, Jaden Hardy.
Yeah.
He's down there cooking.
Yeah.
You play him a lot in Dallas. You don't have to play those guys. You're Tim Hardaway Jr.
But those are
Theo
Luka's
Pinson.
guys, though.
Yeah, man.
Those are Tim Hardaway Jr. is Luka's guy.
Pack him up.
But that's
Pack him up. First thing, smoking. Get him out of
Tim
there.
Hardaway Jr. my guy.
That's
Don't
your
do it.
man.
Don't
Yeah,
do it.
he ain't made a shot in 2 years.
He shoot the hell out of the ball.
Yeah,
too.
he's shooting, but he ain't made one in 2 years.
He stayed in the league longer than Deion Waiters. That's still funny.
That's rough.
It's still funny.
Deion Waiters, man, that's your man.
Yeah, that's my man too.
Philly Cheese.
Yo,
That's
man,
my boy,
I can't
Philly
believe
Cheese. Miami Heat. Talk to me, Jeff. Buyers or sellers?
You know, they've underachieved out the gate, but this is a veteran team.
Too old.
Victor Oladipo has started to show some signs, though.
Yeah.
I'm hot. I cut him on fantasy team. Anyway, that's beside the point.
VO ready.
He's starting to show some signs. Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler's going to be Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And you got Bam. Me personally, especially with the teams in the East, you got Kevin Durant being hurt.
Yeah.
You got Atlanta hasn't afraid. The Knicks are kind of, whatever.
Yeah.
I think they stay put.
Yeah.
I know we've mentioned the teams making moves, for, trying to get Tyler Hero or vice versa.
Mhm.
But I think if you are the Miami Heat, if you can, unless you can get something for Kyle Lowry,
Yeah.
because that don't seem to be working like you thought it would.
No.
Unless you can get something for Kyle Lowry, maybe getting Freddie Van Vliet and sending him back to Toronto to finish his career off.
Yeah, that could work.
But other than that, no, you stay put.
What you got, Weezy?
I think you let VL do his thing. Hopefully he finish the season off hot. Traded him, and you try to get John Wall.
Yeah. John Wall makes the most sense.
You
I
try
like
to get
that.
John Wall. Because VO, he doing good, but he ain't John Wall.
Nah.
You let VO do your thing. Man, let your stock rise.
Yeah.
And try your best to get John Wall.
Here's the thing. John Wall lives in the offseason in Miami. Been living there for the last 6 years. Kids are down there. You get a guy like him to play alongside Jimmy Butler. You still have Tyler Hero there. Bam Adebayo. That's a good team, man. That is a good team. You overpay for Duncan Robinson. You have to get rid of that contract. You gave him $75 million,
That's a lot of
and I
money.
have no fucking clue
That's a lot of
why
money.
they gave Duncan Robinson $70 million.
That's a lot of doggone
Have no
money.
clue. Have no clue. But I'm not used to Miami Heat being sellers at this time of the season. They're usually buyers to go deep into the playoffs.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, man, it's still paying UD You did. Come on, man.
You did go.
Come
But
on.
they ain't paying them much.
Can
Though.
you-
Yeah, 1.4 is too much.
Hear me out though.
0.4 is enough.
Hear me.
1.4. They give them $1 million a year.
Yeah,
And they asked him to
1.4.
come back. And they asked him to come back to do
There's
it.
no way.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
Can we trust?
Mhm.
Can we trust
Tyler Harrell?
with gang sign John Wall?
Yeah.
No, they'll fight away. They'll fight away. Him and Jimmy Butler's will fight away.
Yeah. Jimmy Butler and John Wall is made for TV.
No, Jimmy Butler, John
Kentucky
Wall.
guys,
Yes,
yeah.
no, that works. But Tyler Hero.
I mean, Tyler Harrell's fine.
He's still shaking it?
Yeah.
We
They're
sure-
all Kentucky guys.
We sure Tyler
They're
Hero
all
can.
Kentucky guys.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Nah, they gonna be fine.
We sure Tyler Hero can be around John
I really
Wall.
hope John Wall gets down there. I really
It makes too much
too much
sense.
sense.
But man, I feel
Nah,
Tyler
that's
Hero get around gang sign John
Yeah,
Wall.
he'll be fine.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot!
He just
Might be
named
a
his
good thing
son
for Tyler
Harlem.
Hero.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tyler
John-
Harrell just had a son. He named his son Harlem. He with us.
Yeah,
He's
that's the
with us.
problem. So you
He's
put
with
him with
us.
gang sign John Wall in Miami?
Harlem Hero though.
Let's go.
That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Yeah, shout out to T Hero. Woo! And last but not least, Jeff, the Washington
shoot.
Wizards buyers or sellers.
Sell everything,
Man,
but the kitchen sink
they need to sell the entire. They need to sell the team.
franchise, the whole franchise.
GM,
I've
the,
never
the
seen
managers.
Man, I heard the popcorn smell and
all that.
everything.
The guy who stitched the jerseys at the end of the night. Everybody.
How is Brad Beal still there?
Because he wanted that money.
because he
They could
wanted
pay
that
him more
money. He had to get that extra year, $53 million. They're going nowhere again.
He get 50 a year.
Yeah, you get an
Legend
extra
at the,
50.
He a legend at the bank.
And then you don't. And then you might lose Kyle Kuzma to free agency. Rui Hachimura, Monte Morris is still there. You have my guy Denny Avdija. Then they got Weezy's boy Johnny Davis, who's just there.
He's there.
I've never seen him play basketball in the NBA.
I can't believe Denny's not getting more clock than
He is. He started.
But he should. I thought Denny was going to be a little more advanced than he is.
He
already.
is. He's playing.
Yeah, no. I thought
You thought it was
Denny-
gonna be like 18, 19 a game.
Easy.
Like that. Yeah.
Easy.
He can't do that because Kyle Kuzma's stunning his growth.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they just have pieces. They
Bill.
just have players, dog.
And I know what the Lakers are telling LeBron James. Hey, Brad Beal, Damian Lillard, they probably are coming to the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's the thing, LeBron. You messed that up because you took way too much money to come back. Take a pay cut. Guess what? You have DeMar DeRozan is already there then because he didn't want to take the pay cut. You've already made enough money, dog. Now you mad because the team and you put them in the position. This is your fault, LeBron James.
Can they get Brad Beal now?
No.
They can't afford him.
No. Well, you got trade for Russell Westbrook.
If I'm Brad Beal, as long as I'm playing in Washington, I'm never taking a pay cut.
Yeah, nah, you
Never.
gotta do that. Yeah, they just the problem with the Wizards, they just haven't hit on enough of those draft picks, like Denny, like Johnny Davis, Rui Hachimura. Chuck Bryant leaves and goes to the Los Angeles Lakers, and now he's playing like a solid, formidable big man.
He has to play that though.
Man, come on, man.
They need Victor.
Victor who?
Wembanyama.
I was about to say, I thought you were talking about Victor Oladipo.
They need more than Victor Oladipo.
They need Michael Beasley. They
need Gilbert Arenas.
Carmelo Anthony.
They need everybody from DC to pull up.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Beasley.
The ghost of Rip Hamilton.
Hey, 58-year-old Mike might help these boys, man. Man.
The last years of Tyronn Lue.
Man.
They need that whole squad back.
Bernard King.
What's my man's name?
Gordon McGee. You dust off Wes Unseld. All right, it was too far away.
Chris Webber. Rookie year Chris Webber. Jawan Howard.
Jawan. Tom Gugliotta.
Googs.
And that is the NBA. Free agent? Nah.
Clarence Witherspoon.
C Spoon, nigga. C Spoon. Yeah. Hey, you know who we forgot? Minnesota. They sell. They sell.
Carl Towns just hurt. You can't sell nothing.
D'Lo.
You gotta sell D'Lo.
D'Lo.
Or the Spurs, because Polo's gonna get a lot.
You think
Jacob
D'Lo?
Polo's gonna get a lot.
Hey, you think
He'll get a haul.
You think D'Lo can find his way back in LA?
Who?
D'Lo.
Hell no. He don't play no defense. D'Lo just wearing big clothes. He got the veneers, they too big.
Yeah, he got a lot going
Yeah,
on.
he got it going on. Tweet us with questions, guys. throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate it and you subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend. To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman, the revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Camera's off.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.